Most businesses don't fail because the idea was bad. They fail because they didn't start right. Starting a business can feel overwhelming. Most business owners are uncertain, hesitant, even a little timid, and it shows. You want to move forward, but every decision feels risky. Every client, every expense, every choice seems like it could make or break you. But here's the truth: you don't have to feel that way. You can start with clarity, confidence, even boldness, knowing exactly what to do, when to do it, and why. And that's what this video is about. So, what's the secret? Well, in these first 90 days when you start your business, you have to move fast, but also move smart. And let's talk about how to do it right. Hey, I'm Neal Rice, a longtime business attorney, and I've helped over 1,000 people now start, build, buy, grow their business. And I want to do the same for you through Startup University. And I've seen how the first 90 days determine everything that follows. So here's the reality: your first 90 days are about three things working together. Number one, protecting yourself legally. Set up your LLC correctly, understand how to maintain it properly so your personal assets are safe. Number two, getting paying customers. Cash flow is critical to keep those lights on. And number three, even though you're just starting out, keep the long-term goals in mind. Block time for systems, processes, and strategy so the urgency of the day-to-day startup doesn't overwhelm your big picture vision. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to balance these three priorities so you can survive, but really thrive in your first 90 days without spinning those wheels. Now, I've got a free planning tool, the First 90 Business Roadmap, which I can't wait to share with you in just a little bit. But before we look at that, I want to tell you what legendary college basketball coach John Wooden said. If you don't have time to do it right, when will you have time to do it over? And Proverbs says this: by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. And that's what the first 90 days are about. It's about checking all the right boxes so you can grow your business from a very firm foundation. So here are those three critical points you got to know for your first 90 days. Point number one, protect yourself right away. Start an LLC. Let's start with that protection. Before doing any work, before taking on your first client, make sure your personal assets are safe. I see this all the time. New business owners start offering services or selling products before they form their LLC. I've been there. I'm a business owner. I've started multiple businesses. I know it's exciting to get your product or service to market. I know you want to help people right away in your business. But remember, if you don't have an LLC, then your personal assets are at risk for anything that goes wrong in your new business. And many people will say, well, I'll just get started with my business and eventually I'll get my LLC set up. No, don't do it that way, okay? What if it's one of your first few jobs where something goes wrong? A client isn't happy, there's an accident, or heaven forbid, somebody gets injured, and suddenly there are lawsuits and claims swirling around. Guess what? If you don't have an LLC, those claims are going to be against you personally, and your personal assets and your personal life are going to be at risk. Forming your LLC, it's not just bureaucracy. It's a safety net. It's how you separate yourself from your business legally and protect your personal world from your business activity. So point number one is this: protect yourself right away by setting up and properly maintaining an LLC. The National Federation of Independent Business reports that nearly 30% of startups face a legal or tax issue in their first year, and almost always it's because they skip some proper step. That wise founding father, Benjamin Franklin, said it best: an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Set up your LLC first. Get that EIN, open a business bank account, know how to maintain that limited liability protection. Do this now so you can confidently take your first clients without risking everything personal to you. Once that LLC is in place, you can confidently start generating revenue without risking all of your personal assets and your personal life. Okay, point number 2, keep the lights on. Revenue first. Next, revenue. Once you're protected with your LLC, your top priority now is going to be getting paying customers. You can't grow a business if money isn't coming in. The key here is to focus. Find the clients who really need what you offer, solve their real problem, and do that consistently. Don't worry about having the perfect logo or fully designing your website. Those things can come later. Cash flow comes first. So here's how to approach it. Number 1, identify your first paying clients. Who has the problem that you can solve right now? Reach out to people you know, friends, family, former colleagues. That's how I got my first client years ago when I started my first law firm. Anybody in your network. Early customers, they don't have to be huge. They just need to validate the service or product that you're selling and pay you. Number 2, solve a real problem. Don't sell features, sell outcomes. For example, if you're a landscaper, don't just offer yard maintenance. Offer a yard that's ready for summer gatherings without you having to lift a finger. Think about the transformation your client wants. Number 3, create repeatable sales actions. Repeatable sales actions. So send 5 to 10 emails per day. Make 3 or 4 calls per day. Knock on 5 or 6 doors. Whatever method works for your business, you have to make it a daily habit to work towards those leads and relationships. Don't overcomplicate it. The goal here is simply consistency. And 4, ask for referrals. Your first clients are often your best marketing channel. One happy client can lead to 3 more. If you're not asking your happy clients to refer you to other people they know, you're missing out. Look, the point isn't perfection. It's just taking repeated, deliberate action to bring in that revenue. Now consider this. 42% of startups fail because they never generate revenue fast enough. Proverbs says this: all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. So move quickly and consistently, get those first clients, solve their problems, do it over and over again. Keep those lights on. But remember, revenue alone isn't enough for the long haul if it's not paired with structure and rhythm. Point 3 is a big one for the long haul. Build a rhythm, keep the long term in mind, even in these first 90 days. That third priority is rhythm. Even while you hustle for sales, it's critical to block time for thinking, planning, improving your business systems. This is how you prevent the tyranny of the urgent from taking over, where every day feels like firefighting without making progress towards your bigger goals. Believe me, I know about this. I've dealt with this. When I started my first law firm a long time ago now, I was the one answering the phones, taking out the trash, handling the marketing, all while trying to do high-level quality legal work for really good clients. And it took me a long time to realize what I'm sharing with you now. You have to actually carve out and dedicate the time to work on your business, or you won't ever get out of the washing machine. And if you don't get out of the washing machine, you will in time burn out. And I don't want that for you. I want you to avoid burnout and to build a long-term successful business serving people well in your community. Here's how to do it. First, schedule a weekly time of reflection, even if it's just 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And each week you would do that to review what worked in your business, what didn't, where your attention should go next. But here's the trick. You have to put it on your calendar. Treat it as a non-negotiable. Get it done. Make use of that time. Number 2, track some core metrics. Pick 3 or 5, 3, 4, 5 numbers that really matter to your business. It might be revenue. Maybe it's keeping an eye on expenses. Could be the number of leads, your conversion rate on those leads. Could be some kind of customer satisfaction measurement. Measure them consistently so you can make smarter decisions and actually see what's moving the needle. Number 3, refine processes. Take small steps each week to improve how you deliver your product or service. Could invoices be automated? Could client onboarding be smoother? Could ties better? Number 4, plan for growth. Even in those first 90 days, think about your hiring needs, partnerships, future offerings. Small steps now prevent chaos later. James Clear said this: you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And according to the Project Management Institute, businesses that track the right metrics are 2.5 times more likely to stay on target and hit their goals. Proverbs remind us, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. So protect yourself, get revenue, and build rhythm. When these 3 priorities work together, your first 90 days, they aren't just about survival. They're about creating a business that can grow, scale, and thrive. Protect yourself, get revenue, build those rhythms. When these 3 work together, your first 90 days set you up for long-term success instead of spinning in that washing machine of business. Now, to help you put this into action, I've created a free planning tool called the First 90 Business Roadmap. It walks you week by week through the actions you need to protect yourself, get revenue, and establish that rhythm that keeps long-term goals in sight. To grab this free planning tool, all you have to do is comment First 90 below, and I'll make sure you get it. Print it out, keep it on your desk, use it as your guide for those critical first 3 months. Your first 90 days are everything. Don't just stay busy, get strategic, have a plan for how you're going to start in your new business. Remember, protect yourself, get those first clients, build a rhythm that keeps the long term in mind. That's how you survive the first 90 days and build something that lasts. Imagine looking back 90 days from now and you've done those 3 things. You've protected yourself well. You've served good, well-paying clients, and you've built a rhythm that actually lets you grow your business towards real success. That's what following this roadmap can do for you. If this helped you, subscribe and share it with a new business owner who needs it. And remember, there is life-changing power in a good business. You've got this. I'm right here with you. Let's go.